Welcome back! I'm your host, Coach Ivy, and you are tuned in for episode 7, Pop Culture Megamix. Today, we're testing your knowledge on the greatest hits from the big screen, the airwaves, and the game board. We've got 20 fresh rounds covering cinematic quotes, rock legends, and arcade classics. Grab your virtual score pad and get ready for round 1. The clock starts now. Good luck! Round 1. Which iconic 1990s movie poster featured the dramatic tagline, "An epic tale of love and letting go"? Was it A, Titanic, B, Ghost, C, Braveheart, or D, Forrest Gump? The answer is B, Ghost. Fun facts. Whoopi Goldberg's role as the reluctant psychic Oda Mae Brown earned her the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress in 1991, becoming only the second Black woman to win the award. The iconic song used in the pottery scene was originally released in 1965, but its re-release after the film's success made it a massive global hit again nearly 30 years later. The screenplay included the detail that ghosts were physically tethered to the earth by unresolved business, which Sam must complete before he can finally move on. Round 2, time for a music legend. Which superstar singer is widely known as the Queen of Pop and had massive hits including Like a Prayer and Vogue? Is it A, Cher, B, Janet Jackson, C, Madonna, or D, Whitney Houston? The answer is C, Madonna. Fun facts. Madonna set this massive global record in 2008 with her Sticky and Sweet tour, which was at the time the second highest grossing tour ever, regardless of artist type. She was the first woman to be given the MTV Video Vanguard Award in 1986. Madonna was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2008. The induction ceremony saw Justin Timberlake give her induction speech, highlighting the lasting impact of her controversial and highly innovative career. Round 3. What is the highest grossing animated film of all time worldwide? Was it A, Frozen 2, B, Incredibles 2, C, The Lion King from 2019, or D, Toy Story 4? The answer is C, The Lion King from 2019. Fun facts. Although often mistaken for a live-action film due to its photorealism, director Jon Favreau and Disney marketed it as a technological evolution of computer-generated animation. This massive earning places it as one of the top 10 highest-grossing films of all time worldwide, regardless of whether it's animated or live-action. Jones returned to voice the character of Mufasa in the 2019 version, connecting the voice cast to the original classic. Round 4. Which alternative rock band released the revolutionary 1991 album Nevermind, featuring the smash hit Smells Like Teen Spirit? Was it A, Pearl Jam, B, Red Hot Chili Peppers, C, Nirvana, or D, Soundgarden? The answer is C, Nirvana. Fun facts. The album famously knocked Michael Jackson's Dangerous off the #1 spot. The photographer hired a 3-month-old baby and paid his parents $200 for the rights to use the now iconic image. Kurt Cobain's friend wrote "Kurt smells like Teen Spirit" on a wall, referring to the brand of deodorant his then-girlfriend wore, and he thought it sounded like a revolutionary slogan. Round 5. What fictional character uses the powerful line, "You can't handle the truth"? Is it A, Tony Stark, B, Colonel Jessup from A Few Good Men, C, Hannibal Lecter, or D, Detective Frank from Serpico? The answer is B, Colonel Jessup from A Few Good Men. Fun facts: Jack Nicholson only spent 10 days on the set to film all of his scenes, but his powerful performance earned him a Best Supporting Actor Oscar nomination. In the original script by Aaron Sorkin, the line was written as "You don't want the truth," but Sorkin allowed Nicholson to change it to the more aggressive version we know today. The film's plot is based on a real-life court-martial case. Round 6. What is the title of the famous theme song from the 1997 movie Titanic, which became one of Celine Dion's biggest hits? Was it A, Power of Love, B, My Heart Will Go On, C, Because You Loved Me, or D, It's All Coming Back to Me Now? The answer is B, My Heart Will Go On. Fun facts: Dion's husband convinced her to record the demo, and director James Cameron, who initially disliked the idea of a pop song in his film, was convinced by her powerful voice. It was such a massive cultural success that it became the world's best-selling single of 1998, dominating the charts globally. The haunting tin whistle introduction, which sets the emotional tone of the song, was performed by Norwegian musician Andrea Kåre of the band The Kåres. Round 7. Which comedian voiced the fast-talking, hilarious genie in the original 1992 Disney film Aladdin? Was it A, Billy Crystal, B, Eddie Murphy, C, Robin Williams, or D, Jim Carrey? The answer is C, Robin Williams. Fun facts: Williams improvised roughly 16 hours of dialogue for the role. The early character design for the genie was heavily inspired by the caricatures of the actor done by famous animator Al Hirschfeld. He received a smaller fee for the role, but later had a temporary feud with Disney when they broke their promise and used his voice to sell merchandise. Round 8. Who is the famously flamboyant and highly influential lead singer of the iconic rock band Queen? Was it A, David Bowie, B, Robert Plant, C, Freddie Mercury, or D, Mick Jagger? The answer is C, Freddie Mercury. Fun facts: Mercury was born to Parsi Indian parents in 1946 in Zanzibar, now part of Tanzania, and attended boarding school in India before moving to England. Mercury, who had a degree in graphic design, incorporated the astrological signs of all 4 band members into the crest's final design. Despite his powerful tenor voice, scientists who studied his recordings noted that he was actually a rare baritone who simply sang predominantly in the tenor range. Round 9. Which movie features the universally recognized line, "Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get"? Is it A, Billy Madison, B, Forrest Gump, C, The Green Mile, or D, Philadelphia? The answer is B, Forrest Gump. Fun facts: Tom Hanks revealed that the line, originally intended to be spoken with a thicker Southern accent, was surprisingly difficult for him to deliver convincingly. In the Winston Groom novel, the quote is, "Being an idiot is no box of chocolates," a slightly darker sentiment. It won for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Film Editing, and Best Visual Effects, dominating the year's award season. Round 10. Which star actor played the iconic character Maverick in the classic 1986 action film Top Gun? Was it A, Brad Pitt, B, Tom Cruise, C, Val Kilmer, or D, Keanu Reeves? The answer is B, Tom Cruise. Fun facts. The Navy provided technical advice and several F-14 Tomcat fighter jets, which led to a surge in Navy recruitment after the film's massive success. Kilmer was reportedly forced to take the role due to a contractual obligation and has since admitted he did not fully understand the film's pop culture impact at the time. The song, which won the Academy Award for Best Original Song, was actually written before the film was even produced and was included after the filmmakers liked the demo. Round 11. In the classic mystery board game Clue, what is the name of the white suspect token? Is it A, Miss Scarlet, B, Mrs. Peacock, C, Mrs. White, or D, Professor Plum? The answer is C, Mrs. White. Fun facts. The character represents the working class in the mansion and is often the one who is least suspected by players during the game's initial phase. The game was originally released in the UK in 1949 under the name Cluedo. The most common weapon used in the game is the candlestick. Round 12. What is the total number of squares on a standard chessboard? Is it A, 32, B, 48, C, 64, or D, 100? The answer is C, 64. Fun facts. This means there are 32 white squares and 32 black squares on a standard board, totaling 64 squares. The original Indian game was called Chaturanga, which translates to 4 divisions, possibly representing the 4 divisions of the Indian Army at the time. The queen can move any number of steps in a straight line, either horizontally, vertically, or diagonally, making it the most versatile and strategically important piece. Round 13. Which classic arcade game features a yellow circular character named Pac-Man who must eat dots while avoiding Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde? Is it A, Donkey Kong, B, Galaga, C, Asteroids, or D, Pac-Man? The answer is D, Pac-Man. Fun facts. The game's name was changed when it was released in the United States because the company feared vandals would scratch out the P to make the name inappropriate. The ghosts are not randomized. Blinky, Red, always chases Pac-Man directly, while Pinky, Pink, tries to ambush him by aiming 4 tiles ahead. Game designer Toru Iwatani famously came up with the Pac-Man shape while having a dinner discussion about the power of food and hunger. Round 14. Which reality competition show features the famous dismissal catchphrase, "Sashay away"? Is it A, America's Next Top Model, B, Project Runway, C, RuPaul's Drag Race, or D, American Idol? The answer is C, RuPaul's Drag Race. Fun facts. The phrase "sashay away" is spoken by host RuPaul when eliminating a contestant. This is one half of the show's iconic dismissal duo. The phrase "Shantae you stay" is used when a contestant is saved from elimination. The series broke Emmy records when RuPaul won the award for Outstanding Host for a reality or competition program 8 consecutive times. The show originated as a small-budget cable production in 2009. Round 15. In the game Scrabble, what single letter is worth the most points on a tile? Is it A, R, B, Z, C, X, or D, J? The answer is B, the letter Z. Fun facts. These letters are worth the most because they are statistically the least used letters in the entire English language, making them the hardest tiles to play. The game was originally created in 1938 by an unemployed architect named Alfred Mosher Butts, who based the letter frequency on the front page of the New York Times. There are only 2 Z tiles included in the English language version of the game. Round 16. What is the highest selling video game console of all time, with over 155 million units sold worldwide? Is it A, Nintendo Switch, B, Sony PlayStation 2, C, Nintendo DS, or D, Microsoft Xbox 360? The answer is B, Sony PlayStation 2. Fun facts. The PS2 achieved this milestone by the end of 2005, making it the fastest console ever to reach the 100 million mark. The console featured a built-in DVD player, which helped drive its sales. At the time, this made the PS2 the cheapest way to buy a DVD player, attracting consumers who were not primarily gamers. Sony kept the PS2 on the market from 2000 until late 2013, ensuring its library of over 3,800 titles reached the widest possible audience. Round 17. Which American rapper released the critically acclaimed, controversial album, The Marshall Mathers LP, in the year 2000? Was it A, Jay-Z, B, Eminem, C, Snoop Dogg, or D, Dr. Dre? The answer is B, Eminem. Fun facts. The album title refers to the rapper's birth name, Marshall Bruce Mathers III. The album sold over 1.7 million copies in its first week alone, breaking a record previously held by Britney Spears. Despite its highly controversial lyrics, the album received significant critical praise and secured a Grammy Award. Round 18. The term JPEG, used for one of the most common image file formats, is an abbreviation for what organization? Is it A, Joint Photography and Editing Group, B, Joint Pictures Enterprise Gateway, C, Joint Photographic Experts Group, or D, Java Program Extension Grid? The answer is C, Joint Photographic Experts Group. Fun facts. The group created the standard for compressing digital images. JPEG files are generally considered a lossy compression format. This means some image data is permanently discarded when the file is saved, which is why repeatedly saving a JPEG reduces its quality. The format officially became a standard in 1992. Round 19. What item, first introduced in 1957, is credited with saving nearly 50 million lives since its invention? Is it A, airbag, B, three-point seatbelt, C, motorcycle helmet, or D, smoke detector? The answer is B, three-point seatbelt. Fun facts. Swedish engineer Nils Bohlin invented the modern symmetrical design in 1959 while working for Volvo. Volvo made the patent openly available to all manufacturers for free. This made the Volvo Amazon the first car in the world to be equipped with the three-point safety belt as standard equipment. Round 20. Which classic 1980s sitcom was set primarily in a Boston bar where everybody knows your name, featuring the character Sam Malone? Is it A, Taxi, B, Frasier, C, Cheers, or D, MASH? The answer is C, Cheers. Fun facts. The character Sam Malone was played by actor Ted Danson. The spin-off show Frasier ran for the same number of seasons. The spin-off, centered on psychiatrist Dr. Frasier Crane, was a rare case of a successor series being just as successful, with both shows running for 11 seasons. The expensive set was a faithful recreation of the real-life Bull and Finch pub, which served as the exterior inspiration for the show in Boston. 20 questions down! Give yourself a massive round of applause. That was some serious brain power you just unleashed. Whether you aced all 20 or learned something new on every single round, you should be proud of your effort today. If you feel up to it, add a stack episode. If not, we'll see you next time.